Hey there, it's the One Boom, and welcome to a video about Battlefield 1. Now, I know I haven't been overly positive about this game, but I did notice a little bit of hypocrisy in my opinions about Battlefield 1. I was upset that people hated Infinite Warfare mere seconds after seeing the trailer and mere seconds after playing their first couple of matches. Not a lot of thought, or any sort of constructive thought, has gone into the hate of Infinite Warfare, and people just repeat the same things over and over again. Although that's not happening towards Battlefield 1, it's definitely happened on my channel. So, although I haven't changed my opinion on Battlefield 1, I am going to change the way I deal with it. I'm going to give Battlefield what a lot of people won't give Infinite Warfare, or a lot of other games for that matter, a chance. I'm going to play the hell out of it. Every day I'm going to try to get in at least an hour or two of Battlefield 1 gameplay. I'm not going to make myself miserable with it if I'm really not enjoying it, but it's a solid shooter. It's not a deeply flawed, horrible game. It's just, doesn't have a lot of content, not a great progression system. It's a little clunky to me, but I wouldn't be fair and I wouldn't be following my own advice if I didn't give it a fair shot of playtime, a fair shot of trying to get better at it, getting the most out of my purchase. Now, don't expect my opinion to change overnight, but I'm gonna give it a lot of time. And I kind of follow Elite Shot's idea on Call of Duty, and I agree with this a lot. It's really hard to dislike something you're good at. It's much easier to turn on something you're not very good at. So since I'm not very good at Battlefield 1 and I've just kind of fallen off the Battlefield wagon, I'm going to play a lot of Battlefield 1 so that I can become confident with it. So even if it was the worst shooter in the world, it is the worst game on the planet, I could still get confident and comfortable with it so that I might enjoy it more. See, when some people say they try to like something, they just say, basically what that translates into is they wanted to and then they didn't. And I'm not going to force myself to like it, but I am going to play it and become confident in it and comfortable in it. Then my opinion won't be based on how many times I die, it'll be based on more objective facts about the game. Some objective things won't change. Frostbite is still a really unstable engine, especially on console. There's a lot of content that I feel like is missing from Battlefront. I feel like it's smaller than Hardline, and I feel like it's smaller than Battlefront. And if you have a shooter coming out these days that's smaller than Battlefront or Hardline, yeah, you might need to adjust that a little bit. And I'm talking about launch Hardline and Battlefront, and I'm not talking about paid DLCs either. I'm talking about how the games launch and how do they keep players interested. And what I mean by content is map variety, weapon variety, progression systems, customization of your weapons and characters. I don't know, I feel like Battlefield 1's missing that a lot. I feel like there should be like 5 different versions of iron sights you can put on your guns, different bayonets that do different things, different lens optics, more weapons, or at least more weapon variants, attachable foregrips and stuff to any of the variants. Stuff like that would be really cool to Battlefield 1, and like objectively that probably won't change. Or maybe they'll change that later in the future, who knows. But what I can change, what I can alter, and not just complain about, is actually I can just go put in the time. I can just go put in the time and try to enjoy the game to the best of my ability. Learn the weapons, maps, and vehicles, get a feel for accuracy and damage output, get better at flying and sniping, 2 things I haven't been good at in Battlefield in a very long time. Battlefield's kind of my old game. Call of Duty is almost kind of a new love, because the last time I really, truly enjoyed a Call of Duty was the first 6 months of Ghosts and the first 5 months of Black Ops 2, were the last times I really enjoyed something out of Call of Duty. And since then, it's been a lot of frustration. So Call of Duty is almost like my new love right now, and Battlefield's been that game that I've fallen back on for real fun and real enjoyment through Battlefield 3, 4, and Hardline. So part of it is that I'm a little bit burnt on Battlefield, but recently I've been in a mood for Battlefield. I've been in the mood for something that isn't an arena shooter, isn't a 6v6, competitive game, and more of something that's trying to simulate war or intense combat. Since I've been more in the mood for that, this is definitely going to help me lean into Battlefield 1 a little bit more, because I know what it's like to watch a YouTuber and then them kind of diss on your favorite game or completely reject it as a game. It's sad because you want your favorite YouTuber or just a YouTuber you watch to enjoy the same games you're playing. And since a lot of you guys are enjoying Battlefield 1, I feel like I should, go get good. Basically, I should go get good at Battlefield 1. So that's my goal. So by February, I want to be confident and comfortable with Battlefield 1. So it's not like a New Year's resolution, but it's definitely my first goal of this year, is to take a game that I'm not comfortable with and I don't really enjoy that much, and try to change my opinion on it and try to change my outlook on it and look for the good in it instead of the bad. And I know that's kind of in contrast to my rants and to a lot of the things you probably see on YouTube, but I'm fully admitting to being a hypocrite with just disliking Battlefield 1 without giving it more than really, a month's worth of time to play it. I mean, I'm decently leveled. I'm like level 33 and I have all my kits up to at least rank 6. It's not like I completely rejected the game. I just don't enjoy it that much, or didn't enjoy it that much. But some of the gameplay I got tonight, I had fun getting it. It was a fun experience. I don't think this is going to become game of the year or, my favorite game ever. I want to like it for you guys. I want to get into it and be good at it for you guys and for my channel. And it'll be an interesting experience for me because I've never disliked a game and then purposely made myself play it to become good at it. It's kind of what I'm trying to do with Halo 5, and so don't worry, Road to Pro will be back. Halo Road to Pro will probably, let me try that slower. Halo Road to Pro will probably be every weekend. Live commentaries are way easier to work on during the weekend, so you're probably going to see, hopefully, Battlefield Milsim. It is so goddamn hard to find any sort of decent hardcore server in Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1. I haven't checked Battlefield 1 recently for hardcore servers, but I definitely will tomorrow. But I'd like to have Milsim and Halo Road to Pro every weekend. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know that and do what you want with that information. I know this video isn't interesting, can't really take anything away from it. I'm just letting you guys know what I'm going to be doing, and you can, again, do whatever you want with that information. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye! If you stay till this point in the video, you might like me. You might like my channel or my videos. And I want you to let me know your favorite weapon of Battlefield 1, and I'll try to use it and get good with it. I have most of them unlocked because there's not that many. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye!